Hello and welcome to the stream. Hello, Rowan. Y'all, I figured out how to give out moderators. So I made you and Jen moderators. I don't know what privileges that grant you, but have fun using them because I finally figured it out. You guys have been here, you've been very loyal, so I figured I would reward you on, a moderator. So I said I was going to do a presentation for you all regarding the Sims 4 worlds, like what they're based on in real life. So, yes, happy Mardi Gras to everyone. And I finally finished it. So, we're going to go through it. I spent a lot of time on this, so hopefully you guys like it. But hello to everyone that is on here. So, let me see if I did this correctly. Oh, okay, here we go. So, basically this is from Pinterest, but it's all of the worlds like if it was connected. Yes, there are a few worlds that are missing. Like Ravenwood and Nordhaven is not on here, but they do have majority of the worlds on here. I thought it was cool. So the first one is of course Willow Creek, which is inspired by New Orleans. Now there's a lot of worlds that are inspired by the US. I will say that. So this is what I did this is like a little montage of, kind of what I think, Willow Creek looks like. So thank you to Pinterest for giving us most of the content. And then the next world is Oasis Springs, which I was I want to hear your guys' thoughts because I was kind of confused. I thought this was based off of Palm Springs, but a lot of people on Reddit were saying, no, it's giving like Arizona, Nevada. But then like I don't know. I kind of put this together. I feel like this kind of gives Oasis Springs. You have the dinosaur, they have a dinosaur in Oasis Springs. And then I tried to do like some of like the mid-century style houses because that's like what's in Oasis Springs. But I don't know. Like, what do y'all think Oasis Springs give? Like, do you think it's more like that Arizona, Nevada kind of Palm Spring vibes is what I get from it? Granted, it is like a base game, so this was made like 10, 11 years ago. So, okay. I agree with you, Jen. I think it's Palm Springs. This is Newcrest, which someone said, you know what? I am not, I'm not going to say, I don't think it's Toronto, Canada. But a lot of people on Reddit were like, oh, it's Canada, it's Toronto. I didn't really have much to go off of with Newcrest because it's not like there's any buildings in this world. So this is what I have. And like, I feel bad because like, all of the other slides are like filled to the brim, and this was really all I got from like kind of a Newcrest vibe. So New Mexico, never been to the West Coast, so I wouldn't. Yeah, I've never been to the West Coast either, but I know Jen lives on the West Coast, so okay. I mean, that I kind of forgot New Mexico existed, but that's also a good one. I did my best with Newcrest, okay? Like, I think this kind of sums it up if they were to add, a little bit more of a city-like stuff. I feel like it would look like this. Anyways, the next one is Magnolia Promenade or something like that. This one said Commercial New Orleans, so I was hoping that Roman could help us out. Do you think that this world is giving Commercial New Orleans? Because this is what I put together. I think it looks pretty cool. It kind of does remind me of Magnolia. Yes, I agree with that. Newcrest is definitely one of my favorite worlds in The Sims, just because I feel like I can actually build sort of like my own world. I wish they had more worlds like that. Like, I would buy a pack of worlds from The Sims if they were just like blank, like Newcrest is, but they just were different themes. I feel like that would be such a good idea. But yeah, so this was Magnolia. For like, I put in Commercial New Orleans and Pinterest. This is what pulled up. So then we have Windenburg, which people were saying like a bunch of different stuff on Reddit of like how it's more like a Western kind of like Eastern Europe. There was a bunch of countries they listed out. Windenburg to me gives off Germany. But yeah, it does. I feel like they could have gone more all out with it. I agree. Magnolia just seems so small. Like, here, let me go back. Like, we have 4 lots. I feel like they could have definitely added some more. Was this when they started to get lazy in this world right here? I would so love to go to Germany. And this is one of my favorite worlds in The Sims. Like, they really popped off with this world. Like, there's so many lots in this world. I'm gonna shrink my camera down so that we can kind of see it a little more clearly. Because I feel like my camera's taking up the screen. I'll go right here. I'll go this small. But it has a lot of lots, which I love. Oh my god. A variation of different lots that you can have with Windenburg. But this is what I got, and honestly, this is one of my favorite slides. Hands down, this is one of my favorite slides that I made. And I think you can tell, like, how much thought I put into this. Wait, what? Windenburg came after? Well, you're right, Jen. But maybe they had a little bit left over, you know, of not being lazy. So, thank you guys. I try to make it nice for y'all. And, so that's Windenburg. And then we have Granite Falls, which there was a lot of worlds that were based off of the northwestern part of the United States. So this, actually, I also liked this slide too. This one I really loved because I feel like it encaptures Granite Falls perfectly. Someone also said that Granite Falls gave off, like, Lake Tahoe, which I can also see that too. Granite Falls reminds me of Big Bear a little bit. Yeah, I'm with that too. Listen, if you look up Lake Tahoe, like, I can kind of understand where they're getting it from, but I feel like it's not Lake Tahoe. This is kind of the vibes it gives me. And this is one of my favorite photos, because I feel like if Granite Falls was, like, cloudy, this is what it would look like. And then the next one is San Myshuno. Now, people were saying that they were getting, like, Tokyo, New York, Shanghai vibes. I personally get New York vibes from this world. You cannot tell me differently. So I will fight on that hill. It gives me New York. And this is what I came up with. Now, this slide took me a minute. Because for the life of me, I could not find photos that kind of represented, you know, a little bit, like, of just the different parts of San Myshuno. So this is what I put together. I figured that this was, like, not the Magnolia Blossom, that's in Willow Creek, but that one park in this park right here. This is what our Central Park would essentially be within San Myshuno. So, very cute. Forgotten Hollows, this one I kind of messed up on, but me personally, I get Transylvania vibes off of this one. Now, Ravenwood is also Transylvania vibes, but someone also said New England, so I kind of put that in there because I wasn't sure what your guys' thoughts were on what vibes you're getting from Forgotten Hollow. Because it's a vampire-style pack, I find it to be more of that Transylvania vibes. So, I went with that, and this is what I did. And I kind of captured some other photos, to kind of show, like, yeah, it's kind of giving that vampire-esque, you know, lifestyle. We got the bats over here, because you can turn into a bat with, you know, vampires, and all of that. That's not bad. Like, the Salem, I can understand where they're getting New England, like, with the Salem, New England now. But, I don't know, this is gonna sound stupid, but I grew up watching the Hotel Transylvania movie, you know, that one cartoon, that kids movie, and so whenever I think of Forgotten Hollows, I just think of Hotel Transylvania. So, like, but I also agree with Rowan. I have Forgotten Hollows. I kind of forgot that it was a world. I had a notebook that I was using, and I wrote down all the worlds so I would, like, not mess up, and I wanted them in order. too, of like when they got released, like oldest to newest, and I completely forgot it. But let's go back to the presentation. I feel like I'm a teacher right now. I should be getting paid from this. You know, this is my business and hobby, guys. Brindleton Bay, this is what kind of gave me the idea. Was I'm pretty sure it was Rowan. Someone said Brindleton Bay was her favorite world, and for some reason I feel like it was Rowan that said it, and it kind of sparked the debate, well, not debate, but the conversation of what the worlds are based off of. And honestly, I fell in love with Cape Cod all over again when I was making the slides, because, guys, look at these photos. Doesn't that just want to make you move there? And, like, this house right here reminded me of this house. Like, kind of like the front part of it. Obviously, it's not, like, identical, but they kind of share similar, you know, characteristics of it. So, okay, it was Rowan. Okay, I'm not going and saying, because I remember that's where it sparked from, and I was like, you know what? Let's do something different. So that is Cape Cod. Definitely Brindleton Bay is a top 5 world for me. I find that my Sims live there a lot. So Salvadorada, people were saying it's after Brazil, and I might have a couple AI photos in there from Pinterest, only because I needed to get, like, the temples and all of that. But I think it's, like, more so, like, the Amazon, like, Brazil style, so I can see where they're coming from. This is what I got, and I know we don't have birds in The Sims, but I put them here for, like, inspiration as what The Sims could have done. You know, they could have added a toucan and some parrots into, you know, the jungle adventure. So I honestly will say that this is one of my favorite slides too, only because I feel like it really encaptures what Salvadorada is if it was, like, you know, a real place. So for real, what they could have done. So then the next world is Del Sol Valley, which obviously is Los Angeles. It literally means the Sun Valley. So pretty much, like, that one's, you know, you can't look at me and say that this is not Los Angeles. So this is what I have for this one. I don't know if this slide looks any good, but I tried to encapsulate it. This reminded me of Judith Ward's house, because she's kind of got that colonial style mansion. Then we have, like, the beaches here. So I think it doesn't look too bad. And this is if the Sims were to add sunsets into, you know, their game, like pretty sunsets. Like, they have sunsets, but not like sunsets, you know? So yeah, very nice. I think this is when they got really lazy. Yeah, because I was expecting a little more with the Get Famous world. I don't know, there's not enough backed up traffic for it. Wait a minute, hold on. There's got to be a slide where right here. There's some traffic right here. Yeah, especially with the stars on the ground by the clubs. Yes, like, over in this area, like, they could have added so much more. I wanted them to add, like, Rodeo Drive and Get Famous. I wanted to take my Sims on a shopping splurge, you know, and I didn't do that. Next up, we have Strangerville. This one, you guys can laugh because the slides I tried to stay on theme. It is based off of Area 51, like, there's no doubt, but I get very, like, 1950s vibes from this pack as well. So, oh, yeah, that would make more sense about the traffic on the map. They should have done that. But we don't have cars, which is probably why they didn't add it. So this is the slide for that. I actually saw this slide right here when I was making the Oasis Springs. And then I was like, well, that'd be perfect for Strangerville. So that's what we did. We had the little RV, because there's there's the lot that has the RV there. I get, again, 50s style, you know, from this world. So we have, like, a diner and then a little house right here. And then I figured that this could be used as, like, the secret lab in Strangerville. And then I felt that this photo really encapsulated, like, The Sims. Because, like, you can get, you know, the aliens can take you. And I feel like if we had cars, that if a Sim was in the car, they would be oblivious to whoever was getting abducted behind them. So, oh, thank you. I don't have this world. Is it the Strangerville one? I will say I do have fun playing Strangerville. I think like the Secret Lab's pretty fun because it's like a whole. We'd have to do that on the live stream. Sorry, I got distracted, but like we can do the Strangerville like let's play so you can see if you even like it, Rowan. But I have a lot of fun with Strangerville and I love the world. I know it's not as big, but if I'm remembering correctly, Strangerville is a game pack, not an expansion pack. So for it being a game pack and having all these lots, it's the first time I'll say good job to The Sims. So yes, go spam squirrels. I did have one Red Bull today, only one. So we're getting better. We have Sulani. This is one of my favorite worlds, if not my most favorite world, because I'm kind of a hypocrite because I love the ocean, but I also have a great fear of the ocean. So I don't even know if that makes sense. Yeah, only one. That's good, Jen. That's good. Yeah, for real. I'm with you, Rowan. All caps. I love Sulani. And this is what we got. This is one of my favorite slides because it just really encapsulates everything of Sulani. I've got, the dolphins that I try and befriend. I wish this is what they could have done. We're going to go back to what The Sims could have done. Added turtles. I think there's turtles in Sulani, but when I say add turtles, I mean like I want a pet turtle. I want to be able to like tame a turtle in The Sims and it just kind of swim around and like I can call it over if I want it, but then it can also go out swimming. I've got the thalassophobia, however you say it, I've got that too. Hello, Gigi. We are doing my presentation. You missed about half of the slides, but it's okay. So the next world is Glimmerbrook. This one, I didn't know exactly what the inspiration behind this world was because it is an occult style world because you have the spellcasters. But when someone said Oregon, it immediately clicked in my mind. I was like, oh my goodness, that does give me Oregon. And this is what I got from it. I tried to find houses that kind of gave that, Glimmerbrook style. And I feel like these two, gave like a good kind of like realistic inspiration to like what the houses look in the, I think it's a game pack. The spellcasters. I can't remember. But this is it. This is giving Oregon. So, and then Brightchester gives us Oxford, England. Now, I got a little beef with Pinterest because, well, I shouldn't say beef because Pinterest did help me throughout this entire presentation, but I guess with The Sims, because we have one side, actually, let me put it back. We have one side which is Brightchester, which it gives off very, Oxford, England, distinguished, university over here. Not saying that Foxbury isn't, but Foxbury is a more modern university. So my thing is when I made this slide, I did it to what I wanted The Sims to do and make just the Oxford style world. Because thing is, like, you have Brightchester, and then you go into the city of Brightchester, which is still that Oxford style, architecture and just layout. And then you go over and it's like modern hits you in the face. And so this is what I did. I added this AI style modern university to, say, hey, this is Foxbury, but the rest of it is what they should have done. And they did, but not entirely, So, but good night, Gigi. I think she might have already left, but yeah, this is that. So, I mean, let me know, like, do you guys think that they should have just stuck with, Oxford for the whole world? Like, do you like the modern of, that Foxbury? I mean, I like Foxbury, but I just wish they would have stuck with that, Oxford style architecture. So, I don't like modern side of the university. I love old style buildings. Yes, I absolutely think they should have stuck with it. For real. They need to take notes from my Pinterest board. So that's why I only put one photo for the modern, university, which I probably should have taken out and just made it all what they should have done. So You don't like the modern world or the modern style university either, Nine? Evergreen Harbor, again, they said, Reddit said Portland, Oregon. I do agree with them. I don't know if this slide is the greatest, though, but I tried. And so this is what I did. Because I feel like I would have liked to seen a more city side of Evergreen Harbor. So that's why I put this photo here to kind of like mark like a, city style, like what they could have done. This one is because like Evergreen Harbor is all about that eco lifestyle. So we have like a little garden here. And then, yeah, this kind of sums, Evergreen Harbor up a little bit. So I did put the ocean. I thought I forgot to put like the water, but they do have like, water here. So I put that there. So thank you all. It does feel good though that you guys do like the slideshow. Batu, I got this idea from Jen because Jen said, I asked Jen a question one day. I said, do you use the Star Wars pack? Because I have it, but I've never really used it. And Jen said she uses it as Disney, like for her Sims. And I was like, that is such a brilliant idea. So what I did is I took Disney and made like a Star Wars themed, I guess slide for you guys. That's kind of like Disneyland theme because I feel like that's what the Sims were kind of going for, with it kind of being like a fun other like adventure style pack that you could use. But it does give off, Disney vibes. So thank you, Jen, for the idea because we got a Disney style, world in The Sims. So this is that. The next one is Mount Kumrevi. They were saying Northern Japan, and I could not agree more. A lot of people were saying like Mount Fuji or Mount Everest. I can't remember what mountain is in Japan, but they were saying like that area. And so this is what I did. We got the onsen like bath area right here. Of course, the mountain. I feel like this is what Mount Kumrevi would look like. And then kind of try to tie in like the park with the koi fish. So this is that slide. But it's identical to the layout of Disneyland. For real, though, it really is. Fuji? Okay. I do love Japan, too, and I wish they made more, like, Japan-style worlds, because I really love Mount Kumrevi. Like, this is also one of my favorite, like, vacation spots for my Sims, because I wish they had a lot more, like, winter-style maps. But we'll never get that, probably. I think this is just the... They're gonna look at this and be like, well, we already have one. But you have, like, 50 worlds that look the same. Anyways. Henford-on-Bagley is definitely rural England. There we go. And so this is the slide that I got. Before you come after me, I get that there's horses in this, and when Cottage Living came out, we didn't have horses, but we have Horse Ranch, so you can have horses in here. So I added some. We even got some sheep, because we have mini sheep that you can buy in The Sims. So I do love Henford-on-Bagley. It is one of my favorite, like, worlds if I'm doing a more, like, country-esque style, like, gameplay. So, yeah, I thought this one looked really good. And then Tartosa. This one, I always thought it was, like, Italy. But then someone said Greece. And I was like, because of this one house right here, I can totally see how it's, like, Italy, but also mixed with a little bit of Greece. Like, when I say hints of Greece, like, very little. Like, not fully Greece, but just a little to where it's not fully Italy either. So, the bottom right, yeah, this one right here. Yeah, I literally looked at it and I was like, if that's not Henford-on-Bagley, I don't know what is. Anyways, this is the Tartosa slide. I kind of also wanted to add in the fact that it was my wedding stories, so there's a little, like, wedding place. This is Lake Como, I'm pretty sure. And then this is another wedding as well. So I do love Tartosa, but I also agree with you, Rowan. It glitches way too much for me to even go. I got PTSD when I go into Tartosa because I've never had a good wedding since my wedding stories came out. But I also added in this because this is from Greece, I'm pretty sure. But it reminds me of that house right here. That's giving Greece vibes. Like, that's not Italy. That's like Greece vibes. And the one up here, too. So, yeah, they're never going to fix it. If they won't fix my for rent issue, they're not going to fix my wedding stories. And they say they fixed it, which is bullcrap. Next one is Moonwood Mill. This was a mix between Washington and Oregon, so there are kind of similar slides that we've already seen, but it's okay. I felt that this photo was like, I wanted that to be the center because like Moonwood Mill is like the werewolves pack. I don't really use Moonwood Mill that much, so I kind of just base this off of memory, but I feel like it kind of encaptures Moonwood Mill because it has that very like dark likeness to it, like very like Twilight-esque to it. So it is for real Twilight. So this is what I thought it looked like, but I don't see a problem with it. I think it looks quite good. Then you have Cooperdale, which people were saying upper state New York, like upstate New York. And I agree. Okay, I agree with this. And this is what I gathered. I feel like this kind of encaptures whatever the heck, the Copperdale very well. And like this is like Copperdale in the fall. So I like that world even though it's small. Yeah, Moonwood Mill isn't like too bad. I'm scared of the werewolves in The Sims. So, and then that's that. So we'll move on to San Sequoia is the Bay Area, aka San Francisco, however you want to call it. There is a map replacement by 20th Century Plumb Bob that makes this bridge red, as it should have been. So I don't know why they made this bridge gray, like I guess a stainless steel. They should have made it red, because that's what it should have been. But this is what I pulled together. It was very hard to find suburbs San Francisco on Pinterest. So this is if, you know, San Sequoia looked like San Francisco, like to a T. But there's definitely a lot of, you know, San Francisco, you know, style to San Sequoia, if that makes sense. And then we'll go to the next one, Chestnut Ridge. I think they were confused on, you know, Chestnut Ridge, because when I watched the stream, I remember this like it was yesterday. The people that made Chestnut Ridge said that the world was made after like Arizona, but a lot of people were saying that it was like American Western, which I understand because it's, you know, the horse ranch pack. So basically people were saying Arizona, Nevada, and Utah. So this is what the slides came out to be, and honestly, I feel like this looks exactly like Chestnut Ridge. So I kind of used this photo as a way to like show the city, like that's Centra over here. They have like some of those like Western style stores. So that's that. And then we got I forgot to say like the water. We have that water area that's really pretty in Chestnut Ridge too. So next up is Tumarong. Now, there was a lot of controversial debates in the subreddit that I was reading, because people were like, oh, it doesn't look anything like, you know, Asia. It doesn't look anything like the Philippines. It's more Thailand. And they were just like all over the place. And like, I get like Thailand is in that like Asian continent, but like a lot of people were like, you know, arguing with people being like, it does not look like that country. So I took it upon myself, and I say Southeast Asia. That's what the Sims team said when they first came out with this world. So that's what we're sticking to. And this is what I came up with, okay? So this is probably what the world should have looked like. I feel like I would have loved to see, this is in Singapore, but I would have loved to seen something like this in Tumarang. And then we have like the island style of it, because I would think that Tumarang is like more of an island style world. So yeah, I think the Philippines, when I see or think of this map, yeah, I get that a lot. Someone said they were from the Philippines and that it looked nothing like the Philippines. So then I was like, you know what? Just to make everyone happy, we're just going to do Southeast Asia, which is literally what the Sims team said. They didn't say it was like one style world, but it was like all of like Southeast Asia, like took part in this world. So Anyways, moving on to Ciudad Enamorada, which is based after Mexico City, which I think I kind of nailed this slide. This is giving very much Ciudad Enamorada. Now, this middle slide, I get there's a lot of traffic, but kind of envision that park that we have in Ciudad Enamorada, where it has that fountain in the middle of it. So, she worked... LOL, I've not ever been there. My birth mother has, though. She worked there. Oh, that's cool. I keep thinking, what are fake ears? These. So, alright. So, moving on to the next one is Ravenwood. This, again, gave me Transylvania, like, Romania vibes. The Sims team even came out and said it was Romania. Excuse the fact that this world doesn't look like have the houses here. I picked this from Google, so this is what they had, but we're gonna roll with it. I think this really sums up Romania, or Ravenwood, really well, because I feel like this is pretty much, what the world looks like. This is giving me very much of that city centra in Ravenwood. So this is the Life and Death pack. Yeah, Life and Death. It was the last expansion pack that came out. And you know what? I did include her. I did include Nordhaven, even though I don't... I feel like we have a lot of worlds like this in The Sims, to be honest. But it is based off of Scandinavia, is what the Sims team said in the live stream yesterday. So, this is what I did. I just pulled a bunch of Scandinavian, style photos, and I put them all together, and I think this encaptures Nordhaven very well. So I guess on Thursday, when we have our stream for Businesses and Hobbies, which y'all should all be there, because I might actually crash out with this expansion pack, but we'll get a deeper sense of what this world actually looks like, because this is just based off of what I think it looks like with this and what I saw in the live stream. So yeah, we got this, and then now it's completed. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the little tour of the Sims 4 worlds. I can enlarge my camera again so you guys can see me a little bit more clearly. But hopefully that also helps you with your Sims 4 gameplay to kind of have more of a understanding of like what the worlds are like based after. I could post it on my Patreon, like, so that you guys can go back and look at, like, the photos and stuff like that. So if you are ever in a position where you're like, oh, I want to do this sort of gameplay, but I can't remember what the worlds look like, I can put it on my Patreon. So, oh, I did do Love Struck. Here, I'll go back for you, Jen. Thank you all for, your applauses. So, around, for the live stream on Thursday, it'd probably be around 6 p.m. Today was a bit late, because I had to film the video for, tomorrow today, because I'm going to the beach tomorrow, so you do have a video tomorrow. It'll probably be out a little earlier, but Thursday, it'll be 6 p.m. This is the Mexico City one, so I will post it on my Patreon for you guys, like the presentation for it, so that you guys can go back and look at it whenever you feel that you need to. So yeah, but that was about it. So I wish they would add like Ravenwood and Nordhaven, like where they would go on this map. So it'd be cool to see, but that kind of comes to a close of our presentation. So I hope you got, oh my god, what is happening to me? I hope you guys all enjoyed that presentation. Let me exit out of here. Now, I don't know what to do. I was thinking about going back onto The Sims 4. I had an idea. I had something. I mean, we could do a mini Strangerville gameplay since we brought it up. Let me pull up my EA app. Hopefully it doesn't break my system. I did almost sign off. In my brain, I was like, all right, bye guys. Yeah, I literally had, I'm gonna admit it, I'm a master procrastinator. And I got done filming today. I got done filming the video today for tomorrow, and it was like 4 o'clock. And I was like, all right, I have 2 hours to finish this presentation. And I did 14 slides in an hour and a half. So I was a bit proud of myself, and then I made some dinner, and then I was here. Yeah, no, I'm not done. We're not done. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. Jen said I missed some things in the squirrel house, so I'm gonna look at it again. That was really good. You should timestamp that or crop it. Yes, I think I'm gonna do that because I can always go back and save my like the videos and then crop it and probably post it. So let me. This is not the. This is a vet from today's mod review. So we got to go down to. I think it's this one that I did the Builders Club on. It was only 2 picture. What was only 2 pic? Oh, well, I still want to see it. I still want to. I think I put him in Newcrest. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I found it hysterical that, like, I'm not mad about it. I just find it more so funny that the Builders Club video has 65 views, but 19 comments. Make it make sense. It was only, or, I thought you made, like, a squirrel, like, shaped house. I was a little confused, because I was like, how is that even possible in The Sims? And then I logged into it, and I was like, this is actually not too bad. Where are the photos? Let me actually put the walls up so I can see. Wait, do I need, like, it doesn't need the, oh, here they are. Are these the 2 photos? How'd you get these to look so realistic? You got the stinky kitty, the skunks, the squirrels, Yvette. Those are so cute. You did so good on this house, Jen. Everyone did amazing on the Builders Club. I forgot to put out a reminder. I'll have to do that today. Maybe tomorrow, because I don't know how many people are going to be looking at my community section. Let's go back to... I guess I could go into the world I did today. Sorry, I lagged for a minute there. I looked up pictures on Google. Oh, okay. That's how you guys do. I've always wondered how y'all put, like, real photos on the gallery. There's so many Yvettes on here, I don't know what to do. I think, yeah, this is game 123. That's insane. Okay. We can do a Strangerville gameplay. So I'm just going to have her move out of this house. And we will go down to Strangerville. There's this house on the gallery. Wait. Well, let me finish my thought. There was this house on the gallery that was like 50s style that I absolutely love. But I can't remember the name. I've always just like looked it up and it's popped up. But should we do like on this like Slip 42 like kind of RV style gameplay? Because it's not like we need like a house. I did remember to put, what is it? The mod that I meant to do last week in today's video. So, oh, and then I have my sim paint from the pictures I put on the wall. Oh, okay, that's cool. I absolutely love the 50s style too. Like, that's one of the reasons why I love Strangerville, because they went back in time for this world, and that's why I love. I wish these were, you know, like places you could live at, but knowing The Sims, you know, that obviously they're not, you know, available. But we are going to go to the gallery because, no offense, but there are better options. And I have money, so. Slip 42, most popular. We'll go through here. I like the RV style ones, and they have They have a few of them on here. It is very annoying. I don't know why they don't make them active. Like, it literally should not take that long for them to do that. This kind of looks cool. But I kind of want that 50 style in a way. This should be next builders challenge. Y'all better build some RVs. I had this one good build for this lot, and I don't know where it went. This kind of looks cute. Oh, that I like that. But the question is it functional with this Murphy bed? I guess we can see. Let's check this one out. In Sims 2, my Sims live in a trailer park and all the trailers have Sims in them. I love those. When people make the lots where, like, it's more than one house on there and you can have, like, different, like, people living in the house. Like, I love those because it's like a trailer park. What is oh, that's why. Look at how cute that is. That is so cute. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't done a Strangerville, like, gameplay in a minute. But is there, like, a tutorial? A help center? I need help. I just need the, I don't even think it's in here. I just need that Strangerville, like, pop-up window. Do they not even have it? They don't even have a thing for it. You gotta, like, talk to someone. Like, it's, like, down here at this store. I forgot I left all the mods today on my... Oh, he closed it. We have to wait for the morning. I left my mods in from today's mod review. So I don't have all my mods that I normally play with. But I left the mods from today's mod review. So just pretend you don't see certain things. And then you can just see what it is tomorrow. Yeah, no, I know it's Evan now. It took me a bit. But I can't remember how quickly it is that we get into the secret lab. The men in black will come. Okay. Yeah, well, there's no pop-up because I didn't originally move to, like, Strangerville. If I'm remembering correctly, because normally when you start off in Strangerville, like, when you first move in there, they'll give you the little pop-up. But they didn't give me a pop-up. So we'll just talk to Evan when he decides to open a shop again. Okay, well, I'm glad the Murphy bed worked because I was not about to have Yvette get eaten by a Murphy bed. I mean, even if you... I think there's got to be a way to build the RV or the trailer without Strangerville. But I don't know what the price for Strangerville is because sometimes when they have, like, the big sales, like, Strangerville's a lot cheaper than it normally is. What are you doing, Yvette? It's like 4 a.m. You should be asleep. I guess she can read those books. Oh, is there an Evan in the chat? No, you're good. I think his name is Evan, though, which is kind of funny because of your previous statement. That's why I was like, I thought you were talking to me, because I'm pretty sure the guy is named Evan. If I have my math correctly. Opens 9 a.m. Yeah, because there's, like, certain things we have to buy here. I remember that because I got so annoyed because they would close, and I was like, no, I need this. We have to wait like another hour. Yvette doesn't even have a career anyways. She doesn't have to really work that much. She just gets UI cheats money. And she don't even know it. You don't need to It's Women's History Month, Yvette. You don't have to do the laundry. I was just hovering over it, and she was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. All right. Well, now it's 9 a.m. So let's see what this dude's. Oh, it's Erwin. Okay, but it was close to Evan. She is a welfare sim. Yeah, because I think we have to talk to him about Strangerville. And I've always found it so weird how they walk in Strangerville. Like, it's kind of, like, creeped me out a bit. The local library is known to have scientists researching the Strangerville archives. I wonder what they are looking for. Do you have anything else? Okay, well, we're just gonna go to the library then. Yeah, that is close. When they're possessed, they're pretty funny. Yeah, it just, like, it's a mix between, like, I get a little scared, but it's also kind of funny because it's like, I wonder how this would look like in real life. Like, they gotta be on something, you know? The one thing that's always really grinded my gears about this entire pack is the lack of furniture. That is the one thing, Rowan, that I don't know if you were around, like, if you were, like, around when Strangerville came out, but that was one of the main things that people complained about, was the fact that there was literally nothing. You want to see what this, like, library looks like? Look at this. There's nothing to it, and the houses didn't come with toilets. This is a library, so they added one, but the actual houses itself did not come with toilets. You had to buy your own toilets or go to the gallery and download another house. It was absolutely ridiculous. And all the computers are taken. I need this. Oh, that's not even what I'm trying to look up. I'm not trying to look at the historical desk. I'm trying to look at the archives. They should make it smaller if they aren't going to fill it up. Exactly. It is ridiculous. Like, I just remember being, like, so excited to check out the Strangerville world because I'm like, oh, they're going to, like, these houses are going to look so good because they looked good on the outside. And for $20, I remember logging into my game and, like, I was like, there's no toilets. There's, like, nothing here. I had to wait for people to, like, build stuff on the gallery and then, like, redo the entire world. Like, it's always the first world that I do redo in The Sims is Strangerville. Okay, Yvette. Is that letter for us? Requires 15 pieces of Strangerville evidence. With a secret dozer, you can convince someone to give you a key card for the secret lab. What is this? Oh. Is that what you're doing at the computer? Creating a will? Do you think you're gonna die from this gameplay? I mean, I don't want to say anything, but there's a chance Yvette could die. So, I mean, that's smart. But, like, she don't even have anyone that she knows. Like, she don't got no, what are those things called? She doesn't have a family. She doesn't have anyone. I remember you had to collect these little, like, the little Strangerville things. Yeah, these things. But I don't know if that's a later date or if I have to take it now. I think we're just gonna leave it. I think I gotta go back to Erwin. I don't even know where and it's not open world either, this world. You get blocked. They love their loading screens in this world. There's gotta be another way for me to ask you about, you know, Strangerville. It can't just be me talking to you about Strangerville. But Yvette can run back over there. I'm not going to travel back to her house for her to just waltz over there. Oh, that was fast. You should really check out that secret lab. I hear there are stranger things going on there. And the back gate. Okay. Let's just try this. Yeah, like, even, like, see, if you look at this... Hold on. Let me show you guys this real quick so we can get a gist of, you know, why I'm so, you know, mad about the houses. For real. My dad got mad at me the other day because he was like, I get you really like your hyperboles, but he was like, I just think when you made that joke about 50 billion loading or kits, he was like, he got mad at me because he was like, that's an insane amount of number. And so when I think of the loading screens, I'm like, well, it feels like there's 50 billion loading screens too. And thank God they didn't put it for Irwin's shop, because I generally think I would have left Strangerville. So this is the house. This is the Strangerville overlook, which I was really excited for, because granted, like, this world is also, like, super pretty. Like, this is kind of like that upper echelon area of Strangerville, and it just looks absolutely gorgeous. And they just really made these houses not worth it. So imagine you spend 173,187 simoleons, okay? And then you get into the game. After you've bought it, you've spent your life savings on this game, and this is what you get handed to you. Oh, I'd be furious. Like, and you can't really get your money back. You kind of have to sit there and fix it. You should let them know what the price tag is for all the games. Listen, my dad probably spent a pretty penny on the Sims 4 kits, but I will say in the last, like, 4 or 5 years, I have bought all of the kits and stuff on my own. So I told him that. I was like, listen, I was like, you should be proud that your daughter is getting mad at the price and she's realizing that it's just a cash grab. Where some Simmers, I'm seeing that they're so excited for these packs to come out. And I'm like, are we playing the same game? Like, are you in the same Sims 4 game I'm in? Because I would love to play the one that you have. We were just in this one, sorry. This is the Roswell's house. So empty, it looks half done. For real, like, how... I don't understand how you put a game pack together, and, like, I get it, it's $20, so they probably didn't care at the time. But even they have so much detail. Like, this is a guarded gate to, like, get into this area. And then you have, like, this lot over here. And I love the driveways, too. But then this is the house. Like, it doesn't even make sense. And, like, to me, it really doesn't go well with the character of the house. The furniture of it. Because this is 70,385 simoleons. That's pretty expensive to save up for the money in the Sims. And then it's, like, not even a fully finished house. So for me, I bought and paid for 2 base games, one for myself and one for my best friend when it first came out. I have gifted the base game and expansion pack game packs. I've never gifted, but I do want to do a giveaway one day on this channel. Stuff packs, you name it, to my daughter, to my best friend, to my daughter-in-law's. EA has made bank on me. I get that. And I have every pack except for 2 kits. What are the 2 kits you don't have? I feel like you've told me this, and I just keep on forgetting. It reminds me of the base game world, first homes you can afford. It is exactly that, but it's like overcharged. This is where the Sims got the idea to price gouge. They were like, oh, we could make half, ASS houses and then overcharge them for it. I think they were leaving us clues that we didn't even know yet. These were the Easter eggs they were leaving us. And then this is one of my favorite lots in Strangerville, the Plateau Place. And I bought this blindly. I think this is the first time I actually went insane. Look at how bland this is. It's the only one with the pool, and I think they put all of their simoleons into the pool, and then we're like, oh, we don't have that much for the interior of the house. This is 97,045 simoleons. And this is the upstairs. Where? It's just an empty bedroom. An empty bedroom. Like, I understand it is a game pack, but you can at least put some time into making a proper house. It's like they put, granted, Strangerville, one of my favorite worlds. The houses in Strangerville, you need to get them off the gallery. You have to. It's the only way. And then we have these. Oh, I forgot about these houses down here. So I don't think they were thinking. Obviously, this is like our Willow Creek style houses, but they should have made this active. They should have made this active as well. This is a starter house, and honestly, I just had an epiphany moment. This is the same house as the Willow Creek one. You know which one I'm talking about? I think it's Creek Cabana. Same layout. How am I just now realizing? It's literally like they copied and pasted. I never realized that until now. I feel like a dang idiot. But this house is 16,944. So I can kind of understand. I feel like this is a little better in a way, but not entirely. So, yeah, you need to redo this. We need to redo this. And then they have a few other houses, too. I heard that they copied and pasted the houses from the base game. Same layout. For real! To a T. I don't know how I never realized that. And then there's this one right here, which is another starter house that you can purchase. And yeah, this is just Creek Cabana, but elongated to have, you know, a master bedroom. Then you have, you know, your kid's bedroom. This is 30,935 simoleons, so this is what you get for 30,000. So, and I guess they probably price gouged the monkey bars as well. They should have made this active, like these active too. I feel like they have a gas station, which is pretty cool. They have this like motel thing that I feel like they could have added apartments, and because City Living was already out when this came out. So I modified the heck out of that one. Yes, again, going back to it, I either kind of gut it myself and design it and just use the shell of the house, or I will, what is it? I'll just go to the gallery. So the inactive houses look great. Like, it's really funny because, like, the world itself doesn't look bad. Like, this is, like, the city centra of it all, and I think this looks really good for, you know, it being, you know, the kind of the shell houses around the world. And it kind of looks like you're in the Grand Canyon, in a way. And they did great with the actual, like, exterior part of the world, like the buildings and all of that. Just, like, the interior. Like, this is the bar. Like, they could have done so much more. Like, I don't really know what they were thinking at all with this. So, and then they have this one, I will say, it kind of is a cool idea. They kind of took from, like, the shipwreck, you know, style house, and they made it like a plane, like a abandoned aircraft. So, basically, you have like the little entrance right here, and then you just go downstairs to this bunker thing, which isn't too terrible, but I mean, like, doesn't make up for all the other crappy houses that we got with that pack. So that's pretty much it for the lots of Strangerville. So yeah, for 20 bucks, like, I wouldn't say it's worth the full 20 bucks, which is why I would say, like, if you're doing, you know, if you wanted to play Strangerville, just wait for a sale. Like, you can get this pack for probably like 10 bucks. Oh, you can't cook in there. Yes, I do remember that. I will say it does look better than Shipwreck, but I do remember that you can't cook in there. You have to redo the whole thing. Erwin, did you close your store? It's 1 p.m. You close at 3 a.m., buddy. Get back there. Oh, is it because I'm talking to him? Washed out arms. I told you not to do the laundry, Yvette. You didn't listen to me. I've got to buy something here, and I don't know. Buy curio items. Is that what I'm supposed to go into? Okay, I think I'm supposed to buy something in here. No. Oh, I know where I was going. I had to go to the secret lab. I sometimes wait for sales. Yeah, for real. I feel like majority of the times that I see a sale, I get jealous because I'm like, I paid full amount for this, and you're telling me I could have gotten it for like half the price. But I'm also happy for people that get the chance to save money. Because I'll be straight up about a pack and telling you if it's worth it or not. So this is like, that's why I put that little air fort there. Because this is what, oh goodness. This is what the secret lab looks like. Pretty cool. Looks like a little crater. And they just built, where the crater hit. So what ticked me off is when they made the base game free, because I remember that. I was so pissed off when they made base game free. I was just like, I paid $60 for that. I remember that, of my own money. I was like 15 or 16 years old, maybe 15, when I got The Sims for the first time. And I was like, there's no way they just did that. I was like, I feel like I should get something. If you buy it, it's full price. The next day it is going on sale, guaranteed. That's happened to me a few times. Or I bought an expansion pack or a pack that I didn't have yet, and then the next day there's a sale, and I'm like, why didn't I just wait? Alright, we gotta search for evidence now. This kind of takes a little bit. I think this is where they get with the plant stuff. But I don't know what they need me to compile. Like, you're gonna have to collect these. So I might as well just start taking photos. Requires keycard. Question scientists, military, or conspiracy theories to see how to gain one. Okay. A good way to meet, military people is a bar, which is pretty accurate in real life. So we're just gonna go to the bar. So. You just gotta wait for them to load in. Trust me, the entire Sims 4 population will be here in a few minutes. Oh, here's one. Here's a military man. Wait, can you stop really quickly? Let's just do a respectful introduction, because they might respect me more if I show them respect, and then they might just give me the answer. Are you gonna introduce yourself? Okay. We can't request... I don't even know what the secret dossier... Can someone look up what the secret dossier is? We are instructed to keep quiet about all information regarding the secret lab. Well, I was being polite, so you should give me the answer to it. Like, the more you talk to them and the more you do some of the other stuff, like, there will be more options to pop up over time. I would definitely talk around to see if someone else might not be as loyal. If someone got enough evidence, they might be able to use it to get to a key card to the lower floors of the lab. See, this guy spilled. Whatever your name is, you spilled. Frankie. Frankie, are you sure you are the best? Because you just gave me information about, the secret lab. The secret dossier is all the evidence combined. Okay, thank you. Oh, okay. I remember this now. Yeah, we need to... Is there any other people that I need to talk to? Maybe I can talk with Erwin. Where's his thing? Oh, it's right here. He's got to be open, because Erwin is... He's got a lot going on over here. Maybe not. I need to find, like, a conspiracy theorist. Oh, see how she's walking? It's so creepy. You know who she reminds me of? Have y'all seen Kirby the elephant? The baby elephant? Hold on. I gotta look this up. I swear to you, this is the funniest stuff I've ever seen, but it reminded me of the Strangerville people, how they walk. Like this right here. Can you see the comparison? Like, that is... It's so true. It's the resemblance right there. It's crazy. And they try to compare this elephant to Mudang, saying it was the next it item. I mean, granted, I love elephants. I love Kirby very much because I love elephants. They're like my favorite animals. But you cannot tell me there ain't no difference between those two. So, yeah. That's inspiration right there. But you see how, like, that is? Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, and then you can't really talk to them because they're, like, possessed. So you just have to, like, try and talk with them. Oh, we have a conspiracy theorist right here. Wait a minute. Do we have the option to request a key card? Give it to me. Oh, here we go, Yvette. I will fix this. I hear the scientists and military personnel have access. Well, I tried asking them and they said no. So just give it to me. Give it to me. Judith, what do you need? No. No. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird that one message from Love Struck. I'm trying to find a sign. Oh, Ruth. They're like, see, I tell you, they're all in this bar because that's the only place that they can like let loose in Strangerville. There's like the bar and the library. I would go to the bar. She really is coming for me, that girl. But now she's gone. I don't know where Jess is. Military ranked warrant officer level 5 or above can get a key card to the restricted area of the lab. Okay. But can you give me the card? Do you want to give me the card? See, the sad thing is they don't tell... Oh, wait. How are you homeless in Strangerville and you're a sergeant minor in the military? Well, I probably shouldn't. The military, they don't really have that great of pay. And I don't know how much she's getting paid an hour. So I probably shouldn't judge. I'm just gonna... Do you have a key card? I know that. Should I go back to the secret lab and see if there's anything else there? Maybe I could get some stuff. Who's calling? It's the Grim. No, I'm too busy doing this gameplay. Sadly, I cannot be a Reaper in this live stream. We're gonna go back and just see if there's anything from my clues that I got while I was out at the bar and see if Yvette can piece anything else at the secret lab. I doubt there will probably be anything just because we didn't really get much. And normally it'll blink red if there's something there that we need to look at. Well, maybe not. Maybe I was blind. Okay, so we got an aerial surveillance photo. Okay, well, she can search through a little bit more now. We just need to find a key card. It just would have been easier if they just handed it to me. I think we already went through that pile. So we can go through these piles over here. We have 6 of those scrawled. 7 now. I thought we got another one. I was like, that was quick. The one thing is your Sims will lose a lot of their, like, motives very quickly while doing this. And if you're kind of in the mood to just get it all done, UI cheats it. So... I feel like we should also get more options now because we have like 10 of them done, like for the scrawled notes. We got another aerial surveillance thing. I mean, I'll take all the photos I can get. There is like a downstairs area, but they don't show it to you until you you get down there. So there's a lot in this little area. I wonder if I take pictures of these. No, because I already have the photo in there. We might have to go back to the bar. Because I think I searched for everything that I can in this area. Wait a minute. We could hack for evidence. I do like that feature that they keep it a secret because, you know, it is called the secret lab. But it also makes it to where you can't really cheat it to get to the thing. We're just gonna max all your skills. We're gonna have to sit through this window again, but that's okay. I want to see if I can, what evidence we can get if I can hack it. I've never hacked it. I've always just kind of done it manually. Did she break the computer? Oh wait, no. It kind of looked like it was broken. Did they put more stuff for aliens with this pack? That would have been cool if they did. I don't think they did. I will say that the Strangerville game pack was very bland. You did break the computer, Yvette. You better fix it. It was very bland with, you know, the actual, like, features with this pack. I feel like they focused a lot of time on the secret lab and obviously not on the houses. But they also put a lot of time into, like, they had a military career. And I feel like, I mean, granted, it's not an active one. I wish it was active. But I think they did a lot of time on, like, the actual secret lab stuff where they didn't really go and do a lot of cross-pack compatibilities. But I feel like they should have also added more for aliens. So that's just my thoughts on it. I honestly don't know what they were thinking. I think they kind of, like, thought this up, like, kind of later, so they didn't have a lot of time to, like, put it together. I mean, it's put together, but it's not, if that makes sense. This computer keeps on breaking. But we have, like, 13 of these, like, note things. Is there, like, another computer that she could hack for evidence? Because I think this is kind of like our gateway. I think we might have done something. Yvette's like, I haven't slept in, like, 48 hours. Yeah, it is really, like, annoying because I feel like I do like playing the alien occult weirdly. Well, I don't want to say it's weird because, like, I like the aliens. I think they're pretty cool. And I wanted to have, like, more integration with aliens in the secret lab. But I don't think they did. And, like, they could have, like, integrated Sixum as well with Strangerville. Like, literally perfect, but they didn't. Did we get anything else? Oh, we're, like, right there. We need, like, one more. Maybe if I go to this computer and hack it. Oh, hold up. Yvette has to go to the bathroom. I had to create my own lore for aliens. It's not much, but I always have the men have the babies, and when they get married, they both wear the same earrings instead of... That's so cute. I'm gonna take that from you. I'm just gonna join your alien lore thing, Rowan. I like that, though. Like, that's cool. And yeah, we can let the men get pregnant with the aliens. So, I feel like, well, we could do that in The Sims, too, because you can just change their settings and casts. But, oh, wait, did we get it all? Oh, we got 15. Okay, so we can compile this, and then hopefully it gives us something. So, the dossier can be used to request a key card. I bet scientists, military personnel, or that's where the shop owner comes in. I knew I wasn't going insane. We're gonna go back home for the first time in, what, like two sim days? Oh! I need to save my game. Y'all forgot to remind me. I've been playing for 2 days straight in The Sims without saving my game. I will say I do like the effects of like the dust. I think they did really good with that. And then there's also this like lizard thing that you'll that'll run across from time to time in the world, which is pretty cute. I wish you could have more pets in The Sims. Cause like that my pet stuff pack, like yeah, we got some stuff, but they're all like landlocked. Oh, it's not 9 a.m. yet. I just want to see if there's anything that I could do at the shop. So, yeah, I know. I know Jen is so good at getting on to me about saving. We did save. Everything's good. I genuinely forgot to save. Like, I was so engrossed into this gameplay that it just slipped my mind. Well, it's kind of funny because we're on a lot called Slip 42. I don't know what you're reading there, but it better be productive. Lucas Dark and the increasingly unlikely series of coincidences. It's kind of fitting that she's reading a mystery genre since we are kind of in, what, like a Mysteryville sort of thing. Alright, well, Erwin is back. And let's go to this request a keycard. So you can get it from this store. So if you don't want to ask around like the military or scientist, you can get it hopefully from Erwin. I think I have a key card in my secret inventory. I will only sell this to you if you can prove you are committed. Well, yeah, I do, but I'm not just gonna hand it over to you. We'll do it. We'll do it. For 250 simoleons, we'll do it. Alright, so now that we have the card, how do the RVs work when you're building? That is a great question. I think they might use debug from Strangerville, now that I'm thinking about it. And that's how they get, like, the RVs. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of it is, like, the debug stuff. I think you can. I think you'd build it like a regular sort of house, but just on that... I mean, you're speaking to someone who does not build. But from my understanding, from watching like those speed builds, they just kind of like make the house, but like put the debug thing under the house, if that makes sense. Let's use the key card. Okay, so this is where we can go downstairs. So hopefully this will open it up. I swear, if Erwin gave me a bad key card, I was about to lose it. But you see this? So it's kind of like the Sulani, like when you clean up Sulani, there's stuff in the world that will change. So these now finally bloomed. The wild bazaar plants. But if you go down here, we now have this. So this is where I feel like the aliens would have been perfect for this. But no, they weren't going to do that. So we need to get the spore clusters. So question military personnel at the local bar to get an infection scanner. It can be used to find the spore clusters. So we have to leave. Again, there's a lot of traveling. There's a lot of back and forth with this one. I'm sort of back. I've seen several different ways that they can make an RV. My thoughts is that you would put it on a platform and raise it up, like Caroline was mentioning. Yeah, that's it. Jen's right on there. That is what I think they do. But you might be able to... If you have TikTok, Rowan, I would just look up, like, RV Sims 4, like, speed build. And maybe you can get an idea of how they do it. See, this is the pop-ups I was talking about. So, leaving the secret lab, you can't help but notice the sky has shifted to an eerie color. Something has changed in Strangerville, and not for the better. What they always say is, before it gets better, it gets worse. So... Opening the lab door must have released some kind of toxin into the air. This is kind of where a future eco lifestyle pack came into play, because I think Strangerville came out before eco living, which I should know that because I did a whole presentation earlier. But you will need to find a way to protect yourself from the toxic spores in the secret lab. Try talking to... All right, we got that. I think they actually, yeah, they changed the world too. So that's why I'm saying is, like, I think they spent way too much time, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, Strangerville is definitely more of a story-based, like, world, but they spent so much time on the secret lab lore that they kind of forgot of, like, other stuff that they could, like, add in, which is why I think they need to do, like, refreshes for some of these worlds. Because, like, one of the people that commented on my leak video when I was talking about how everything got leaked, they were like, they should have done a get to work refresh and added in, like, the stuff we're getting from businesses and hobbies. So, Meredith, do you know anything about what's going on here? Mortimer, what are you doing? There are conspiracy theorists. Okay, we'll question her about the spores in the lab. Do you know anything about them? There is something big going on here. The courier shop owner has started selling hazmat suits. I noticed everyone has been stocking up, but I fear that might not be enough. Okay. I should probably introduce myself to her. I should probably introduce Yvette to this person. Wait. Can I question you again, or are you just gonna be, you know, shut off about it? I saw some military people gathering spore collectors with an infection scanner. Yeah, I know I need one of those. I don't. I need to either buy one or find one. And I don't know if they're gonna give it to me. I've got Yvette talking to so many people, I think she's, like, kind of glitching. I just got this new infection scanner. It's really cool. It can, I mean, that is... He kind of slipped up there for a minute, though. Does anyone want to give me their said spore collector? Yeah, the detail is quite nice, and that's why I will say that Strangerville is one of my favorite worlds in The Sims, because yeah, there might not have been a lot of, like, big features to come with it, but the secret lab storyline is very interesting, and the detail they put into that, I would say, does make the game pack worth it, in my opinion. I just got the new... Okay, they gave me the same message. That is classified information, but if you can convince me, maybe I can give you one. Buddy. Convince. Do we bribe or do we seduce? So people were upset. I like this pack. Oh, I think this pack is the reason why we have photos that sit on the table, because people saw the personal picture on an end table and expected it, and it didn't come with one. Yeah, there was a lot of seduce. That's what I was going to go for, that 9. But going back to Jen's thing, there was a lot of people that were very, very upset when this pack came. Oh, now I know he didn't like it, guys. How do I get it? We're going to have to bribe. We're going to have to bribe. If it ain't seduction, I got a bribe. Oh, okay. Oh, so you didn't want to be hit on by Yvette, who's literally the hottest sim in this world? Hold up. Second hottest, because Bella Goth is, you know, in the same world. Well, not same world, but Bella Goth is in this world. I can't disrespect her like that. But he took the 7. I see it. I see it. He took the money, but not the seducing. That's crazy. That is crazy. He might be... He could be gay. And for that, I actually would... It would make sense if he didn't want, like, Yvette to seduce him. So, maybe I shouldn't, you know, hate on him. For real, maybe he doesn't. I would have given Yvette... Thank you. I know. She be stunting on these hoes every day. She doesn't even realize it. She's too special. Maybe he just got a little nervous around her and didn't know what to do. Alright, let's go. I think it's these. I think we have to scan the spores over here. Oh. Oh. I should have bought in the hazmat suit. Hold up. Very important to pay attention to details. Caroline, when they said to buy a hazmat suit, you should have bought one. Okay, let's see if Irwin still has it. Thank God we did get back here before his shop was closed. I think it should be in this courier shop or something like that. Maybe I have to seduce Irwin for one. I don't know. They said it was in the shop, but I might have to ask him about it. No, not the secret inventory. I feel like I should be able to ask for one. Oh, you're not Irwin. I have a hazmat suit that can help protect you against all these spores, but if I'm missing a breathing filter... Oh my goodness. See, this is what I'm saying is this back and forth. I gotta go back to the bar now. They're making Yvette an alcoholic, even though she has not really, you know, gotten any drinks. I like that he's open until 3 a.m. It's so annoying when I have to wait. Yes, that is the one thing that I am happy that The Sims did, was they made it to where, you know, if you had to go before, like, in the early parts of the morning, you could. So, because if it was like a 9 to 5, that would not have flown for me. I just need a scientist. Travis Scott. Military personnel. I mean, how many military people can be in here? Please be a no. I don't know where the scientist went. Yvette like LOL, the bar's her second home. For real. It is her brand. I'm gonna give you a little insider thing. The video that I filmed today, there is a mod that has to do with clubs. And one of the clubs I had Yvette joined was, what is that? That drinking, the Good Timers, right here. Because it's so on point for her that I just had to. And if you don't, I mean, y'all understand the Yvette lore, but there's going to be some people who don't, and that's okay. Where are these scientists? Like, you can't be... What are you doing, Thorn? What are you doing? He's on something. He's on something. It's those spores that are getting to him. I just need a hazmat suit. I need a breathing filter, a hazmat suit. I can't do this when there's no one here. Oh, she got an autograph. Oh, wait, he got an autograph. The hair kind of threw me off. Please tell me, no, are you? You don't look like a scientist. I would probably think that the scientist would be maybe at the library, but, like, the bar's where it's at. This is honestly ridiculous. You know what? I'm just gonna have Yvette get a drink at this point. Just go get your favorite drink and we can wait. Okay, so there seems to be more people. Jess is still possessed. Like, what is going on, girl? Get it together. I'm pretty sure you're a mother. Did you get your drink yet, Yvette? Oh, what did you order? A salty llama. Okay. I love that they're for real. They're not even. I've gotten so distracted at this bar, and I think they're all getting distracted, and there's like no scientists here whatsoever. You got the Fangs that are probably having date night at a Strangerville bar. Meanwhile, it is chaos out here. Oh, I think that might be where that's where the secret lab is. So it's pretty scary. I am convinced they're just not showing up. Maybe if I look around It's like 9 p.m. at night. I don't know if they'll be out. It's like they were all popping up when I didn't need them, but like now that I need the scientists, they're like scared. Make it make sense. Maybe this is a sign that Yvette just needs to, you know, take a break, get a few drinks, and then go home, take a nap, come back. So, I do love the Fangs. Funny story, when I got City Living for the first time, oh, there are aliens. Is it Alien Night tonight? Is that why? It's Alien Night. I knew it. Maybe my sim can get with an alien. No, I gotta stay focused. City Living came out, and I really wanted I started a new save file, and I really wanted my sim to move into like a nice house. So I decided, you know what, we'll just go for the first person, like in City Living, and that was Victor Fang. So I had my sim convince Victor to leave his spouse, and then she married Victor, and then they had a family, and it was a beautiful love story. So Victor has a special place in my heart. I think he might have left, but you know, he is special. It's like Victor's kind of like the it boy of San Myshuno, like City Living. Like, yeah, Diego's fine, like he's got money, but like he's kind of a douchebag. Not even kind of, he is a douchebag. I thought this girl was the alien was a scientist. Honestly, I should be able to ask them about like science, cuz like they are science. For me, I've always moved my sim into somebody's home, went back to the main menu or manager and moved the family out. That's evil, Jen. But I respect it. I have noticed those bizarre plants have grown double in size if something is growing inside them. Is it your species growing inside them? Wait a minute, is there... Oh, I thought there was a love attraction between my sim and another, and like, alien. I was like, oh, they're having a moment. No, it was this other sim. I don't even know who she's talking to right now. And Nika. Wait, are you a scientist? No. I don't want to leave. Like, it's kind of popping off in here. Like, I'm having fun just watching The Sims. So... Also, they should get rid of this. I already completed this. Why do they still have it on here? I know I say that every time. And I'm going to continue saying it until they fix it. I'm not going to mentor anyone because in the next few days, I'll be able to charge people to hear me talk. I overheard some scientists talking about infection profile data, talk to them about spores, and they may share some information. So the aliens really know what's going on. They traveled down here from Sixum to have Alien Night, but also give me, you know, some deets about what's going on. And I respect that. You know, I've never had a problem with aliens ever in The Sims. They've always just been so nice. They're the it occult for me in The Sims. They really do. They be getting that info. They're not scared to share. Because they probably know that they could take out the military personnel in a heartbeat. I don't know what they'd use, but they could take them out. Have you checked out the curio shop near the trailer park? I hear they have a secret inventory that might be worth checking out. Yes, but they won't let me in, Riley. Maybe I can get to know some of them. Oh, she's leaving. Well, I mean, maybe we could try... See, there they go. They're walking like that again. Maybe we could try the shop one more time. But I don't think I can get to the secret... Yeah, question about spores in the lab with the curio shop owner. Maybe he has something that might help. I did. Oh, maybe I gotta ask him. Well, Erwin's back. Okay, that's why. Because they had someone else work in the shop. I was a little confused. She got drink in her hand, asking about a hazmat suit. Oh, I love her. Here we go. Here's the hazmat suit. $1,000, Yvette. You better not lose this. Alright, so we're gonna... You can stop. I'll let you have the preference, but we gotta leave. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the secret lab. We have our hazmat suit, and we also have that spore collector thing. Let's go back. Xenophilia from behaving like the captain of a space journey. I think that's a good thing. So I'm happy for you, Yvette. We're gonna put this... Oh my god. I have everything but a breathing filter. This is... Nope. Bro. I mean, I can understand where you're coming from. Yvette is a little thick. Just a little bit. Oh. We're just gonna go home. I think she just needs to take a nap. She just needs to sleep on it, and then we can go back to the bar or the library. She can get on her Murphy bed and go to sleep. Because clearly, I am losing my mind. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save, so if anything happens, all of that time at the bar was not wasted. I should probably see if this kitchen works, because I haven't seen if this kitchen is functional. Okay, it is. Okay, that's good. Sometimes you buy the mini homes, and they're just not, like, functional at all, so it kind of sucks, because then you have to go in there and take a lot of the stuff out that, like, made it cute in the first place. So... Yeah, no, they included Erwin in the string lights. It's very cute. Yvette, where were you going? Oh, she might have put it here. It looked like she, like, was mid-thought to, like, walk outside. And then she came back inside. Alright, are you ready for another day of Strangerville? Because we gotta fix the strange weather won't leave until you complete all the stuff. So... But we gotta talk to these scientists. Oh, I found one. Run, Yvette. Oh, look at them. They're all out here now. But not yesterday. Did they have, like, a day off? I have the materials to craft a spore filter, but I have not been able to analyze enough spore. Just give it to me. I don't care. Like, just hand it over. Use the chemical analyzer at the secret lab to construct the infection. I can't analyze it because I don't think I have the stuff for it. So you're just gonna have to give me the thing. Unless it's like one of these. Let's just see. If not, I can ask this other scientist here. Oh, now we have the Welcome to Strangerville thing. You're a couple days late, guys. He didn't even give me an answer. I just need to know if you have one on you or not. Well, when I went to the secret lab last time, They were telling me that I couldn't. Oh, hold on. They came in so late. They, for real, they did. You know you can buy microphones off of Irwin and place them on different people and get secrets. You can? I'm so, like, I'm so out of date with this pack. Like, I did one Strangerville style, like, Let's Play when this first came out, and then I never really touched it again because I was like, well, I completed it, so I don't need to do it again. I'll have to check that out. We might have to buy some microphones. But I go here. We have to question... Oh, I'm gonna lose it. I'm actually gonna lose it. Crash Out Part 1 coming in. Because I know on Thursday I'm about to lose my crap too. I can feel it. I did add businesses and hobbies to my cart in the EA app, but I have not purchased it yet. I'm gonna purchase it on Thursday. I'll probably purchase it right before I go live. If I'm gonna be honest. Where's Jess? She needs help. She needs help. Every time I look at her, she's possessed. And it's kind of a little scary. Is she scared? No. Just snap her out of it. She's a military personnel. Oh. Oh, they actually got physical. What is that noise? I heard like a chicken. I'm just trying to talk to you, Jess. I'm trying to get you back to your family. Open your eyes to the beauty of her blossoms. Open your eyes. Alright, well, let's question about the spores in the lab some more. I feel like I've already asked about this a trillion times, and they give me the same answers every single time. You already have the infection scanner. You can use that to scan areas for... Yeah, I tried, and my sim, like, passed away. Even though the new pack is probably gonna suck, I'm glad we get to see it together for the first time. That is true. I will say, what makes me more excited about this pack is being able to go live and experiencing it all with you, so that I'm, like, not the only one, like, blind reacting to it. So, I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna wait till the live stream tomorrow to play with it. Or, not tomorrow. I'm thinking it's, like, Wednesday today. On Thursday when we go live. Alright, I'm gonna try this thing again, but she wasn't, like, able to walk in last time. So that's why it kind of spooked me a little bit, because she kept on, like, dying. See, look! These spores are too toxic to pass without protection. Question about... Okay. Okay, well, I did that, and no one gave me the option for that. Oh, I wish it was Friday. Like, today just feels like it's never gonna end. Because I had work, then I came home, got the video for tomorrow sorted, filmed that, edited that, and then I finished up the presentation, and then now I'm live, and I still have stuff to do after this live stream. So... the possessed mood looks so cursed with the font. It really does. Like, oh. Yvette, look at her. Look at how creepy that looks. Mind dreams through our fleshy eyes. Oh no. Oh no, this is the creepiest. She joined Jess. She spent too much time. We're all in this together once we know that we are. Oh, High School Musical. Yvette, get back here. How is this? How long is this gonna last for? yeah, get your stuff together. I can't be babysitting you 24/7. I mean, I technically already do. Oh, I forgot it grows through like the sinks and stuff like that at your house. So you have to like clear out the vines. You'll have like the vines growing all over. They really did put a lot of stuff into this. Don't tell me, oh, go back to the secret lab. If it tells me that, I'm done. Oh, they're all leaving now. Right when I needed them, they leave. Yeah, the sink is really. I remember my first time playing with it, and like, I honestly thought my game was possessed. I thought my game got possessed. But no, it's they added a lot of features in here that they didn't really talk about. Speaking ill from speaking a dead language. Well, maybe you shouldn't speak that. Botanophobia from plants and plumbing. Well, I think majority of people probably would have that fear too. As I'm making her scrub it out. Alright, let me ask this guy what he thinks of the whole situation. Do we even have the option? Maybe I have to talk to him first about it. Someone broke into the lab and released spores. I wonder who that was. Because, like, that wasn't Yvette. Like, she would never do that. So, like, I don't know who broke in and released those spores. That's, like, terrible. When she gets possessed again, you should take a close look at her face. Listen, I already have. I already did that. I don't want to do it again. It's so scary. I'm gonna lose my crap. I'm gonna lose it. I've gone there. I have the things. I think. Let's just go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Because I'm glad nothing from the pack affects the rest of the world. It's like the neighborhood. Yeah. I understand that. Like, the ego living, like, that voting thing really irks me. Like, sometimes when I start new games, I'll forget to turn it off, and then, like, my things will be affected by it. And I'm like, hello? We're gonna go back here and try. But there's only so much patience that I have left. Okay, well, yeah, now you're possessed again because she went in the spores. Look at that is some creepy crap. No, no. No, that's some demonic stuff. I don't know what else to do to get the freaking spores. I might have to take a breather, chat. I might have to come back at a later time to finish this. I literally don't know what to do. Maybe if I scan up here, is that where I need to be scanning? Oh. Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm actually an idiot. Look at them. They're all popping up now. This is what they were saying. Oh, I was scanning the wrong thing. Oh. Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, I don't want to sound... I mean, Yvette is blonde. I'm joking. Blondes are not dumb. Blondes are very smart. In this case, I'm gonna blame it on myself because Yvette was just following my instructions and I gave unclear instructions. Yeah, for real. I'll be right back. I honestly think that if there's gonna be a time where Caroline walks away from the camera, it's gonna be on Thursday. I've never, like, actively crashed out on a live stream. Like, yeah, verbally I have, but, like, physically, like, gotten up and crashed out, no. But it might happen on Thursday. Yvette got the looks if she's dumb. Oh well. For real. I mean, like, Yvette's smart, but, like, she can also be a little stupid sometimes, too. Like, I think I yelled at her today when I was filming the mod review because she wouldn't stop talking to a certain sim, and it was annoying the crap out of me because she wasn't doing what I needed her to do. I feel like I have to have close to what? Yeah, this is my last 5. I was about to say. Okay. So now I go back. Wait, before I leave. Can I go down here? Okay. Because I would have left and I actually would have lost my crap. She does have, me and Yvette, we're both squirrels. Like, we're smart but stupid at the same time, you know? Alright, so she's constructing this. I don't think it should take that long. She's almost done with it. Okay, Yvette's diligent analysis of the collective spore cluster has paid off. Take this infection profile data to a stranger. Oh my god. Now it's back to the scientists. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna save. I should really, like, save on the big moments. So we might not be able to do this entire gameplay thing tonight, but we'll definitely continue with the Strangerville lore. Because I don't know how long. I do remember it being kind of a process. So. Okay, it's 1 a.m. There should definitely be a scientist out here tonight. Yeah, I will say that this is one of my favorite, like, storyline things in The Sims. I wish they did more things like this with, like, storyline-based gameplay. But I think it's mainly just Strangerville that has, like, this sort of, like, big storyline within, like, the world that I like. I just need to see someone in, like, a white coat. Because the shop's about to close. All the military people are awake, but all the scientists are asleep. It's kind of annoying. I also like the fact that you do not have to play it if you don't want to, and you can still use the world. That is a big, like, part of this pack that I love, is that you can choose to play it, but if you don't choose to play it, it won't affect the world at all. Like, it'll just stay the same. But if you do decide to play it, it'll, like, have, like, the effects of, like, I call the Area 51 effect. So that's what I love about it. Like, they did really put a lot of thought into the actual, like secret lab storyline to it, because I would have hated if you got into the world and it was essentially, like, forcing you into doing the gameplay. Because I feel like Sulani, in a way, does that. But I also, like, understand it, too, because, like, it's more of, like, a, like, conservationist thing. But if you're not really wanting to do that side of the gameplay, then it, like, it does affect the world. Because it's, like, the same. It's, like, run down. And then once you build up Sulani, it gets more beautiful. And I wish you could cheat it. I do it all the time. But if you didn't want to cheat it, like, it kind of forces you into doing that conservationist lifestyle. But I kind of also understand why they did it for Sulani, because it is, you know, a beach world, so. But it always feels so good when yeah, that's the other thing, too, is, like, I was about to say, like, I feel so good. I'm with you, Rowan. Like, once you clean up those beaches, I'm, like, I feel so much better about myself. But I do cheat everything. One thing about me and Jen, we're gonna be cheating. And I'm not ashamed of it. She's got a fine buff from Micro Home Living. Good for you, Yvette. Okay, there's got to be a scientist awake by now. I mean, come on. It's 8 a.m. in the morning. No, Erwin's getting ready to open up his shop. Who are you? I hate when it does that. Yvette, did you eat the fruitcake for breakfast? I can't even feel bad for you. I can't feel bad for you at all. Like, yeah. I thought we went over this. You went from having an Eggs Benedict for breakfast to eating a fruitcake. I just got the baby turtles. Oh, the baby turtles are so cute. Like, I wish they would have added, like, the, like, turtles as, like, a thing that you could tame. Or, like, at least have a little bit more of active turtles. But I love the baby turtle section of Sulani. Like, that is so cute to me. Well, they do the hatching, which is, like, one of my favorite things to do in Sulani is you can cheer them on. It's so cute. She likes fruitcake. So, is the trait for left-handed or right? Well, she didn't even like fruitcake, Jen. She's uncomfortable. She said, why did I just eat fruitcake? Now she's fine. I need to find a scientist. Hey, stop in the name of the law. Morgan. Let me introduce myself to you. Because you're gonna help me. I guess. Go for it. I really don't care. I didn't even read what she was asking me. Ask to craft the spore filter. Okay. Let me analyze this infection profile data, and I will send you a spore filter in the mail soon. Keep digging, and you might find a vaccine for this infection after all. Okay. I don't think that we got what I needed to. Oh. Yvette, I ran some tests on that infection profile data. I constructed a spore filter that will attach to any hazmat. This will give you everything you need to go deeper into the secret lab. Keep an eye on your mailbox for a special delivery. What the? George. Oh, she should probably finish her clothes. They're probably, yeah, used and soaked. Probably not the greatest thing. Where's my mailbox on here? Oh, here it is. Yeah, so I think on that note, oh, I love Reno 911. That is the best show. One of the best shows ever. But I think on that note, for waiting to get the, like, what are you uncomfortable? Yvette? I think on that note, we will park it right here. And basically when I come back to stream, probably like 1 week from now, so next Tuesday, we'll hit back with the Strangerville like secret lab thing. It's only because on Thursday, I mean, I don't want to say anything because listen, I could actually crash out and have to exit businesses and hobbies completely. So we might go back to Strangerville, or you know, there might be a change of heart. I don't know, but we can stop here. We'll definitely save this game. I'm saving it as we speak. But yes, thank you all so much for tuning into today's live stream. Hope you all enjoyed the presentation. I will post that on my Patreon. So hopefully it will let me post all the photos because there's like 58 photos. I might just post the world and not like the... Do you guys want the connected map? Like the intro like photo on there? Because if not, I don't have to put it and it'd be like 56 slides. But we'll see. Anyways, thank you all so much. Happy simming, and I will see you all tomorrow for the YouTube video, and then Thursday we'll have businesses and hobbies. So have a good evening.